It's Tuesday, March 6, 2012. I'm Curtis Hollister, and you're watching 52-Week Low, the show that profiles public companies trading at or around their 52-week trading low. Today we're talking about WebMD, trading under the symbol WBMD, and our guest is Dana Blankenhorn, a top contributor on Seeking Alpha. Dana, welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
So Dana, you've written an article about these guys recently. You know, is WBMD just what the doctor ordered?
Well, WebMD has been around for a while. They were part of the dot-com boom in the late 1990s that I covered so extensively. They're still here, so that's good. Their business model is they're a publisher, basically. They're an online publisher. And they have been in a lot of trouble over the last year because their traditional, if you want to call anything in the last 10 years a tradition, their traditional advertisers have pulled back, mainly like drug companies. They have not yet put out a way or created a way for them to capture the new markets in their space, to get the new advertisers in their space. The question is, can they do it? Of course, a lot of shareholders have been bailing and saying, no, they cannot do it.
Well, and the challenge that you typically have is that every one of these companies is, fighting for the same kind of dollars depending on their audience. And there's more and more kind of entrance within the space of advertising options for these pharmaceutical companies that are typically a fire hose of money for them. So they've got lots of dollars to spend. They're very profitable businesses, but there's new competition every day.
Mm-hmm. Well, I also think that with the health reform law and with the notable attention that's being paid now to various drugs, you're seeing a lot more mass studies of various drugs, pills that are coming up kind of negative, a lot more warnings being issued by the FDA. I think that total ad spend by the pharmaceuticals is actually probably going down. So it's not just a question of getting those advertisers back. Mm-hmm. It's really a question of finding new advertisers.
Now, they've had a shift in their management, obviously, with the resignation of their CEO. Is that based on the fact that this guy had a deal lined up to sell the company, and then it just didn't happen, and he basically walked out the door?
That was the precipitate event. He thought that he could just sell the thing on and make the shareholders some money. When that didn't happen, investors lost all faith in management, and they bailed. The stock is down almost a third just since January. It's down 56% from a year ago. It's down 28% in the last 3 months. It's way down. And this was during the time when Mr. Carl Icahn was buying shares like mad. He now owns 11.6% of the company, and he doesn't like to lose money.
No, that's true. I mean, the stock does look like, the steps that are going down into Dante's Inferno. Now, with Carl Icahn involved, I mean, we had mentioned Carl Icahn associated with Dynegy. He's put a lot of money into this company, buying 11% of it. These guys are still kind of the big boy on the block within their sector. I mean, is he looking to basically be part of the group that's selling this, or where does he stand? Building the business or selling it?
Usually he's interested in selling, but there's another player here, very important, a guy named Martin Wygod. I've been covering Mr. Wygod since I started reporting, since my beard was red. And he's kind of a legend. Among the companies that he built, the biggest company he built was Medco Health, which is one of the largest pharmacy benefit management companies. He's made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. And he is the executive chairman of this company. So really, I think he's probably more important to any turnaround, if there's going to be an organic turnaround in the company, than Mr. Icahn. Now, Mr. Icahn can find a buyer at a nice takeout price that's a premium over where it is now. It would have to be a real fat premium for him to get out even on this.
Yeah, because he's not at the final rung of those steps going into the Inferno, obviously.
No, he's closer to he's out about a third probably.
Yeah.
Right now on his investment in WebMD. So in order to take a buyout and come out whole, he has to increase your investment by a third.
Yeah, it's got to be north of $40 effectively, right?
Right. And now Mr. Wygod, of course, he's interested, he may be interested in moving the company forward organically. In other words, in doing a turnaround. Mm-hmm. And I think that is very possible within the sector.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like with his involvement, obviously the board is in that position. Icon's considered obviously not. He's an active investor, but he's not on the board, right?
Well, Icon doesn't win all the time.
Yeah.
I like Wygod's track record better. Frankly, I trust him a bit more on this one than I do Icon. I think Icon is going to want quick returns. He's going to want to get his and I suspect that Wygod would be happy to do that. But I think he wants more than that for you. So you've got two guys who are motivated to turn this thing around and make you some money.
So this sounds
two
like
guys who are real smart and been at this game for a long, long time.
Sounds like your position is this is the buy opportunity for the stock that's trading around its 52-week low.
Yeah, you always have to decide, is this like a secular turn? Is this something where the company is really spinning in the way Dynegy was? Or is this a company that's just hit a lull, that has some problems, and has a pretty good chance of going up? I think the latter.
Gotcha. Well, Dana, thanks so much for your time and opinions. I've always looked at these guys. I had a lot of respect for what they've done. And they're a deep, broad company and kind of the information and medical space. And if they're a buy for some investors, that's great. Hopefully they'll make some money at it. Mm-hmm. Thanks for your time, Dana.
Thanks.
If you'd like more information on Dana Blankenhorn, you can visit his profile on Seeking Alpha. If you'd like more videos from public issuers or industry experts, you can visit investorchannel.tv. I'm Curtis Hollister, and you're watching 52 Week Low.